What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another gameplay. Um, this one was interesting right here because this was me going up against Voiceless Voice, and you can see an open kind of brick. I had nothing, so this is where, yeah, this was gonna be a hard one for me. Um, he destroyed that, so I couldn't get all my pieces out. So I was already in a predicament to where it was okay. Now I gotta, because I didn't know what I was really up against at first, but I figured it couldn't have been McConko because he would have allowed me to pull something up. And see, I had to wait on that to get rid of that because yeah, that card allows him to go off into too much stuff. And he went SP very very early, but I'm kind of glad he did because that allowed me to get that oak. Now I have drool, but my thing is, I didn't want to drill myself as well, so I just kept on playing around until I got to where the cards I needed in my hand to be in my hand before I went for the drill. See, now that I grabbed that, I can do this. Grab that final card. Oh yeah, I drew right there. So yeah, he had looked into an ash. See, the thing with him using that ash, I'm glad ash is fire because yeah, that helped me out. Cause see, now I was able to go into IP. I was able to go into elf. And see, I know a lot of people don't use IP and elf. Now, I know you. I know a lot of people set IP in the back so Flambert can grab it. I didn't want to set IP in the back because I knew I wasn't keeping Flamberge, and Spring Elf can grab it. So yeah, now they got the cards to go off. So my whole thing is, let me try to get these negates up as quick as possible. And anytime I can screw him out of using the SP, is good for me. So I wanted to do that. Yeah, see, my whole goal was to try to keep that voiceless voice card off because he already had got low out and into the graveyard. So my whole thing is now trying to play around this voiceless voice card. Now the only thing I was upset with my the way I stacked my cards was I always put cards in those last two areas for a reason, and the reason is very simple. I said because you're about to see exactly now. But what I should have did was put I should have put Ash. I should put Ash in one of these. That way I could have put him over into that far left. Because yeah. So now the only good thing is I know he can't kill yet. So boom. Okay, that's one interruption. I know he got that interruption. I know he got this the Skull Guardian. I also know he has SP, and then this card right here stops me from being able to bring something back. And then yeah, he had this card right here. But as long as I got SP up, I was good. And see the fact that he negated that card allowed me to do what I wanted to do. Now this is where it's gonna get interesting. I said I'm running out of time, so where you would have probably saw I could have went for more stuff to try to kill. Now I was running out of time, so I had to end on this board right here. But he's down to 150, and this is all he really has now. And he had no cards in hand, so I'm getting rid of my IP. Was smart. But now, yeah, he got the 28 to hit with, and whatever he can pull off right here. But I got the Link Karibo to turn something into zero. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for another voiceless voice. At the very worst, he's gonna go for this. I can make that zero, and then at the 4100, he would hit that and give me half that damage. I said, but he was actually able to make an even better board. Now this card that you see right here in my hand, you see I've been holding it since the very beginning. This Raising Fire. It's only a normal card. I just put this card in my deck, and I don't know why a lot of fire decks not running it. I said it runs with a Salamangreat deck, but it's good for all fire decks. I said, and you're gonna see that this fire card is gonna be the reason that I pull this victory out. Okay, so he hits me. He hits me. Now the problem with getting rid of that IP is now I can use this IP. So now I got to get rid of these other negates. So boom, that negate is gone now. Cause my whole thing was either I was gonna get rid of that negate or I was gonna turn up the Skull Guardian negate. But either way it went, a negate was going off. And now my whole thing is let's get rid of Skull Guardian. And now that I got rid of all of those, I was actually able to kill with that card right there. Now I was still running out of time because I could have used that, brought out another card, and went into a full combo again. But I already had the win, and the time was running out. But that's it. I said you saw where I left off last time. I had three. I had took another loss, so that's where you saw. I had to get three more wins just to get back up to one. So now I'm back up to one. Um, for the thing, but yeah, I was going against Voiceless Voice, and if I didn't add that card into my deck, like I just put that card in my deck for that match. Like you haven't seen that card before in any of my gameplays, but when I was sitting up here looking at the Salamangreat deck, because head to head battles they doing this whole thing where you choose like a starter deck, and I like playing with the elements. So like a lot of my decks are like wind, fire, water, stuff like that. So as I was looking at the Salamangreat deck and I saw that card and I looked at it, I said, "Hold on, this works with all fire monsters." So then I went and put it into my Snake Eye deck. So yeah, I'm still kind of new to this. I don't know a lot of cards, but when I find a good tech card to throw into the deck, hey, I'm gonna add it in, and it's an end. I'm like, so it was easily craftable, and I was like, bet, and I got it off of doing the 500 gems for the Salamangreat deck, just to make a Salamangreat deck for that whole thing that they got going on now. But yeah, that's the end of this. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, I do hope that y'all have the best time. I'm out. Peace.